India's big message to Bangladesh over atrocities against Hindus in the country. The Prime Minister attended the BIMSTEC summit where the regional groups adopted the Bangkok Vision 2030. Prime Minister Modi raised the issue of Sheikh Hasina and security of Hindu minorities in Bangladesh. The Ministry of External Affairs briefed the press on the meeting between the Prime Minister and Mohammad Yunus, saying that the talks happened on lines of having stronger ties between neighboring nations. Mainly, the Prime Minister has raised the issue of attack on Indian minorities and demanded security for them. India demanded a probe against the attack on Hindus in Bangladesh. Also, the Prime Minister reiterated India's support for democratic, stable, peaceful, progressive Bangladesh. Amid strained ties between India and Bangladesh, Prime Minister Modi held a meeting with Bangladesh's chief advisor, Mohammad Yunus, in Thailand, the first since the ouster of the Sheikh Hasina regime last August. The two leaders engaged in a firm handshake before sitting down for bilateral talks. Yunus presented a portrait to Prime Minister Modi of him, presenting a gold medal to Yunus at the 102nd Indian Science Congress in 2015. Prime Minister Modi also held bilateral talks with Thailand Prime Minister and Myanmar leader.
Minorities की अल्पसंख्यकों की जो वहाँ पे हालत है और इस विषय को लेके बातचीत में जो दोनों लीडर्स के बीच में हुई, जैसा मैंने अपने रिमार्क्स में कहा, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इस मुद्दे को खुल के सामने रखा। इसके बारे में हमारी गहरी चिंता उन्होंने जताई और इसका असर जो बाकी समाज पे होता है उसके बारे में प्रोफेसर यूनुस को अवगत कराया और उन्होंने अपनी आशा जताई कि आखिरकार ये जो मुद्दा है इसकी जो जिम्मेदारी है वो बांग्लादेश सरकार की है और उन्होंने आशा जताई कि बांग्लादेश सरकार इस विषय पे अपनी जिम्मेदारियों पे खरी उतरेगी और इन चीज़ों को आगे इनकी जांच करेगी। कोई भी डेमोक्रेसी हो उसमें रेगुलर और इंक्लूसिव इलेक्शंस उसका एक बहुत ही अहम हिस्सा होते हैं और हमने प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इसके बारे में भी अपनी सोच प्रोफेसर यूनुस से साझा की और आशा जताई कि हम आगे चलते एक डेमोक्रेटिक, इंक्लूसिव और स्टेबल बांग्लादेश देखेंगे और उसमें इलेक्शंस का अपना एक रोल होता है, वो सब जानते हैं। कि जहाँ तक शेख हसीना का सवाल है और उनके सिलसिले में जो बांग्लादेश की ओर से एक निवेदन आया है, मैं इसके बारे में इस समय पे इसके बारे में बातचीत हुई थी और जो हमारे स्पोक्सपर्सन हैं उन्होंने पहले ही इसके बारे में आपको अवगत किया है कि हमारे पास इस मुद्दे पे एक निवेदन आया है। इस समय इस विषय पे कुछ और कहना मेरे लिए उचित नहीं होगा।
Bangladesh's interim government chief advisor Mohammad Yunus's remarks inviting China to expand its influence in India's northeastern states drew sharp condemnation from Indian leaders across the political spectrum. Here's what Yunus had said.
7 states of India, eastern part of India, called Seven Sisters, they are landlocked country, landlocked region of India. They have no way to reach out to the ocean. We are the only guardian of the ocean for all this region. So this opens up a huge possibility. So this could be an extension of the Chinese economy, build things, produce things, market things, bring things to Nepal, China, bring it out to the whole rest of the world. That's a production house for you. So that's the opportunity we should seize and we should implement, we should get it done. Nepal has unlimited hydropower, which is a blessing. Bhutan has unlimited hydropower. That's a blessing. We can bring it to our purpose, to our setting up our factories and so on. And from Bangladesh, you can go anywhere you want because the ocean is in our backyard. So this is the opportunity that we want to take. And not necessarily it will be something you produce and sell it to the world. You can produce in Bangladesh, sell it to China too.
All right, the backdrop of all of this, the meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mohammad Yunus, the chief advisor to Bangladesh, in fact, took place today. I'm going to go straight across to my colleague Geeta, getting in more details on that story. In fact, the Prime Minister and Mohammad Yunus, Geeta, today met in the sidelines of the BIMSTEC. The government of India has reiterated that on top of the agenda, and something that the Prime Minister has spoken about is the fact that Hindu minorities are not safe in Bangladesh and that their safety and security must be ensured.
Well, that's right. We were discussing it earlier as well. For Prime Minister and for India, minorities and the safety and security of Hindus, particularly so in Bangladesh, is of paramount importance, and that's what was raised by the Indian Premier when he met with Professor Mohammad Yunus. The meeting was sought by Bangladesh, which means that they are the ones who are looking at and looking to engage India at this point in time when there is a change of guard in Washington, D.C., and nobody now is looking at Professor Yunus the way Biden administration was and how Sheikh Hasina was ousted. They, in fact, would want to engage maybe the previous regime, and therefore, the one country that can really navigate that space for Bangladesh could be India. He is caretaker or government and chief advisor to the Bangladesh administration. So it is under his guidance that the elections should be conducted. When will the elections really take place? What's really going to happen? And will there be a smooth transition of power? Is something we'll have to wait and see. For India, the stakes are very high when it comes to Bangladesh. And that's the reason why India will continue to engage Bangladesh, irrespective of who is in control of Dhaka.
All right, I'm going to thank you, Geeta, getting in those details at this point in time as far as the meeting of the Prime Minister with the leadership of Bangladesh is concerned, the sidelines of the BIMSTEC summit that took place in Bangkok in Thailand.